go, let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play. Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic 2. The Sith Lords Part 14. Host of the most, Griever, as always. Let's just jump right into this bitch. We're trying to finish this maybe in between this part and the next part. So that's what we're attempting to do. We'll have to see how that goes. Once again, guys, remind me of any volume issues, any volume problems. I'm looking at them as I play sometimes, but for the most part, I have, instead of OBS open, I have the chat in the side here, just so I can see what the hell's going on, you know what I mean? So, why is it skipping so much? This is going to be one of those where I can't actually play a game now that I finally set up. It'd be alright if that were the case, but it would be kind of annoying because I finally found some time to do it. Yeah, that's going to get irritating. As long as it doesn't happen. They're very quick little skips, so it's probably just a frame buffer issue. I hope it'll pass. I'm really hoping it's going to pass. Let's go this way. I know where we have to go. I'm just going everywhere else first. So the Telos Academy. We're back to the Telos Academy. And I don't think we're very welcome here. Can we actually leave? Nope, it's sealed up. Okay. And a Jedi Master room, as we saw before. A Jedi Council room. Very much like the one on Coruscant. And there she waits for us, Atris, in a secret room. That's very red and black.
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
You'll fall into the dark side, Atris. Surely you see that. See, one thing about this game, it moves this section of the plot extremely quickly. We have no, like, there is no indication at this point in the unrestored content mod that any of this happened. It's like, why is Atris evil all of a sudden?
Atris? That is not who I am. Not any longer.
Oh.
She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
What happened to you?
The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen to myself, to the galaxy. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me in battle.
What is this place?
All the knowledge of the Sith, gathered from across the galaxy.
Oh, those are all
brought here by my
holocrons.
servants, so that I might uncover their secrets, and use them to track them down. But now they have been drawn from the shadows of the Outer Rim, and the only final matter to attend to is finishing you.
Joseph said, sup, got no idea what's happening. Neither do I, to be fair. I do know because I've read all the subsequent material, but pretty much Atris went fucking evil. So, yeah. She went Sith because what she did when she isolated herself, she ended up, she basically took, like, had the handmaidens gather Sith holocrons, and she stayed in this room of meditation constantly listening to the Sith holocrons. Well, the problem with doing that is if you were stuck in a room listening to Adolf Hitler, Genghis Khan, and Donald Trump for like 10 years, non-stop, and you came out a Democrat, I wouldn't buy it for a fucking moment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you didn't come out an evil dictating piece of shit, I'd be very surprised. You know, if that's who you're going to counsel for. So that's basically what happened here. Justice said, did just watch a video ranking the opening text scrolls of Star Wars movies, so yeah, I am basically an expert. There you go. What was the number one, by the way? I'm curious. I've never thought too much about it. They're all pretty good. So.
I do not know yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will be destroyed. Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you, and when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
Plenty to talk about.
These Sith are cowards, striking from the shadows to kill Jedi. I needed a target to draw them out, but I could not risk my own life, all that remained of the Jedi. So I arranged for you to return to the Republic, leaked information of your past, and then waited for the Sith to come. And they
Oh,
did.
you
But
evil
came to
bitch.
Telos against my predictions. Now they are here, I can finally face this enemy and defeat them.
I will not fight you. Surrender and I will spare you.
Surrender to you, never. Let us end this.
Oh, the same thing that she would say.
Let us test ourselves.
I am not gonna lose this one. Sorry. Oh, nice job. Keeping me on balance. Smart. You know, I could have made this really easy and used forced immunity, but did I really need to? As I said, the number one was the first Star Wars, and the worst one was Rise of Skywalker. I can see, actually, both of those make sense. I would think Empire Strikes Back would be a close competitor for number one, though. I'll not kill a helpless opponent, Atris.
I did not expect mercy from you.
Just said, so basically she listened to Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine's podcast so long she became evil? Wow. Well, pretty much, because remember, unlike a regular podcast, like listening to me, for example, you know what? You know what's funny? You joke, Justin, but when you think about it, how many people are influenced? You know what I mean? Like the book The Wave and all that shit, Nazi Germany. You don't need to go far to see that people are influenced by listening to one group of people for too long. The church, religion, that's all it is. Even if you take away the mystic of the Force of the Sith holocrons and say, well, you know, they're just, as you put it, podcasts, right? It's actually powerful enough to change someone, I would argue. You know, because that is literally human history. Human history has proven that is exactly what happens when you stick people in a room and have them listen to somebody in power for a long time, you know? So it's actually interesting that you bring that up, because realistically you could take the mystical or the magical element out of this particular instance, the Force, out of this instance, and still say, yeah, it makes sense that Atris would have fallen, because that's what happened to the Germans in Germany. That's what happened to, that's what Trumpsters, that's their thing. The Civil War, the Southerners in the Civil War, you know, like so many people, like so many different groups. So it's crazy, actually, when you think about it. Random guy says, I have arrived. Hey there, man. How you doing?
If you will not kill me, then what will you do? Where she walks is hidden from my eyes, but not from those of her kind. It is possible I may draw one last piece of knowledge from these holocrons.
That shit is evil as fuck.
You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life. Until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Malachor. That's where she is then. Random guy said, I liked how Light beat L. He deserved the W. Yeah, he deserved the W, but I like how... See, I like the anime ending better that Light conceded his defeat to L. See, the anime fleshed out their relationship a little bit better, and I like the fact that L knew that he was going to die, that he wasn't going to be able to beat him. Like, there was a lot of better context in the anime. Just said, that does happen. I remember an episode of The Boys where they showed what would happen when someone listens to one side of an argument for too long. They become radical followers. Exactly. That's all that happened. Is that you take one person who's like teetering on the edge, like, yeah, I believe in God, but I'm not sure, and blah, blah, blah. And then you fucking stick them in the room with a bunch of atheists for too long. They're going to be like, God ain't real, fuck the Bible. Right? All it takes is a little push, you know? Just said, a random guy, I don't know, the most experience I have with Death Note is the musical, which is a fucking banger, and you all should listen to it. A musical? There's a musical? I mean, we could listen to it, but a musical you watch. You watch a musical. You don't listen to a musical, you watch a musical. Is that where Clara's going?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting.
Random guy said, Light versus Eisen. Eisen.
It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5. To finish what you started.
And I'll say Eisen only because, once again, just like Avada Kedavra wouldn't work on Darth Vader, I don't believe the Death Note would work on Eisen. First of all, he's already dead. So the Death Note is... Because remember, it's any human. So that would not work. Random guy said, I'll say though, I think L is the better detective. Absolutely he is. He's a genius.
Yes. You are an echo in the Force, a hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. But it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way. And you carry it with you, always. Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
How'd Karen do that?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
Jesus. Just that there is a Death Note musical. It's only in Japanese, but there's an English dub for the songs, and these songs are fucking great. Alright, cool. Random guy said, however, Light was simply smarter than him. Yeah, that's true. Well, Light had the advantage of knowing about Shinigami from the beginning. Remember, L started off with a handicap and still did great things, you know? Just said, the best for me is Playing His Game, which is the song they play with L and Light's tennis game, and they have an amazing duo. That's cool.
She seeks the death of all Jedi, all Sith, and the death of the Force. It is madness. It is impossible. But she believes you are the key. There are places in the galaxy dead to the Force where nothing lives, where the echoes travel forever and do not reach their destination. And these places may be created, even from the simplest of events, the slightest
death of the
emotion.
Force.
One person, at the right place, at the right time, can change the face of the galaxy, or end it. You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not know for certain.
Oh. If you know, tell me.
She is willing to sacrifice herself at the heart of that
Success.
graveyard world for you. A choice others have made in the past. A choice I wish to make. It is because I care for you, and I suspect that you alone hold that place in her heart where nothing else lives. And that is why you
She
are
loved
the only
Revan
one
too,
who will
though.
stop the destruction to come. And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world? Or end my life as I wish to end yours?
Oh, we got some options. Random said, I will say though, if the plan was always for Nier with Melo's help to beat Light, I would have preferred for L to beat him. Yeah, the second half was garbage. But I understand it. Light grew cocky. He hadn't had to fight anybody of equal intellect for 5 years. He would have defeated Mello and Nier in his prime. I feel like he was past his prime. Just said, examples of places where the Force is dead. Number 1, Chicago. Fair. I would do nothing. Except they tell you that I'm sorry. No, realize, blah, blah, blah. I need to see the... I need to see...
I tied my life, my decisions to the Jedi. Perhaps only in separating myself from the Jedi can I become myself again. Learn who I am. Perhaps exile is what I deserve, even though it is many years too late and you have already returned. Leave now, while you can. Save Telus. Save the galaxy. Save yourself.
The Sith are not happy. Oh, here comes the Ravager! You guys can't see this for some reason. I don't know why the FMVs don't show up. Random guy said, true, but Light was also a teenager with little to no experience. L was a pro detective and the entire police force was on his side. True, but Light once again had the advantage of he was dealing with a mystical force. He was dealing with something that L could not predict and still figured it out. That's incredible. People tend to not take the point that Light had supernatural powers and L was working on a logical, real, non-mythical power world. And still figured it out. That's more impressive. You know? Just to do nothing. Fuck her. Yeah. Jonah would outsmart Eisen, though, literally.
Wow. What do we have here? I didn't believe it when
I don't know.
reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the
Have a nice time on this planet, you crazy bitch. Yeah, I guess so. Oh man, this is glitching up so bad. What the fuck is going on? Oh, here come the Sith. It's just this sequence.
Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the...
Oh, it's this dude again.
Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
So I'm there in the background.
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. Then there's also the fuel situation.
Wait, no fuel from Rogers, I know.
Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close.
But I thought I solved the fuel situation with the hot
The
thing.
Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
Oh, Atten's with me. Yeah, I love Atten. Let's go. Atten's with me. Yeah. Atten's my guy. I don't get to use him anymore because fucking game. There's Mandalore.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
Yeah, these glitches are going to become really annoying. So, where are we anyways? Let's catch up. Light had literally a death god on his side and the ultimate weapon in his hands, and Al had the most basic information. Yeah, Justin's got the right of it. Like, that's horseshit. You know? Random said, but also had Rem breathing down his neck, threatening to kill him. Yeah, but that doesn't matter because that's all the supernatural part. Random guy said, I like how Ryuk didn't help Light in the end. I did like that too. What happened? I'm gonna defeat them. Don't worry about it. I got Atten with me. I'm fucking good. Trust me. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. They're here for a reason. Did they give me items? No. They're just here to be here? I got Atten with me. I got my ultimate apprentice. I have Atten Rand with me, and I'm a Jedi fucking master. I'm going to kick some shit. Just said, having problems with fuel, there's a small country called America that can help you with that. Yeah. No, they can't help. I know another, major recon. Oh, we're getting everybody together, Fontilos. How did they all show up, though?
So, we meet again. I hardly expected to see you again. Here of all places. Major, actually. And I have you to thank. Queen Talia saw fit to promote me for my service. When the TSF sent out a distress call, I gladly volunteered to lead.
Oh, I see. Where's the rest of the
Our
force?
troops have already gone ahead and infiltrated the urban module. From their last transmission, they're almost to the TSF station.
Oh, they got here in hyperspace level time. I get it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Lieutenant Grin informed me that the Sith are attempting to sabotage the fuel control systems, which would take the station out of orbit. At the moment, that seemed to be the most pressing need. The TSF do their jobs well.
Random guy said, could Lelouch solve the cure case, though?
Properly equipped to deal with this.
With time, not as fast as L.
Attack in the urban module.
Random guy says, Death Note in your top 5?
They can't
No.
accomplish their mission.
Just said, we got the boy with us. We can't lose. Exactly. We got the boy with us. We got Atten Rand. If we have our #1 Jedi Padawan with us, we cannot lose. We cannot lose. Did Obi-Wan Kenobi ever lose when Anakin Skywalker was with him? No. He only lost when he was not with Anakin Skywalker. Obi-Wan never lost as long as Anakin Skywalker was by his side. As long as I got Atten, good to go, baby.
In that case, if you find my men and they are in need of assistance, please help them.
See what I can do. Alright. This is really shitty how...
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out.
Oh, it's a dude who talks like this. Come down to me. Let's talk to them.
If you want to get through the eastern part of the module, you better get going.
Okay, listen, man. If you could stop slowing down my frame rate with all this shit, that'd be fan-fucking-tastic. Because my frame rate keeps slowing the fuck down. Kind of irritating, those things. Oh wait, they're fighting? I'm getting experience either way. Yeah. What's going on here?
Time to take you down to size.
Yeah. Can you preload before this shit happens? Now, I don't mind the occasional glitch, but that's going to be really annoying for future combat. Can we, like, fix that somehow? Can I, like, lower the frame rate or something? Like, it would look shittier, but would it work? Graphics. Let's, advanced options. Let's go down to medium for the texture quality. Frame buffer effects on. Turning on. Yeah, let's turn that off. Soft shadows. Turning off soft shadows. Let's try that. I mean, it doesn't look that... I'm not noticing much of a difference. And maybe it'll help the frame rate for right now. I don't know why the frame rate's so bad today. This is the same settings we've had the entire all 14 playthroughs. I don't know what the issue is, but it is what it is. Oh, so one guy survived. That's cool. Oh, it didn't fix it at all. Great. Okay, well, just in case, we're gonna save the game here because I have a feeling that we're gonna end up, like, losing due to shit. Let's see. Just said we got the boy with us we can't lose. Random said, what is a Griever's IQ? I don't know. I have no idea. Joseph said, the Sith attack is slowing down your frame rate. I think it is. Random guy said, true. Just said, it's called the fuck you Griever. Very dangerous. It is very dangerous. Caden's in here, says, sup. Sup, Caden. Alright, if it gets bad, if it gets to the point that we can't actually play any of the battles, we'll come back. We'll pause the stream and try to come back. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Because I feel like a hard reset on my PC might fix it, because it's clearly not the game's problem or any of the settings we had. It's clearly my own computer. Let's see. If we can watch actual battles and everything, then it's all good.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge. All right. Everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Yeah, that's not great. No, it's not. I get potentially lose through this. Glitches like this could make me lose. Alright, so since we can't battle like that, here's what we're gonna do. I think the computer's just overly hot or something like that. I don't know. I'll turn on the fan to high version. I'll give it a hard reset and we'll be right back. I don't know how to rejoin a stream that I've created, so we're just going to assume when I hit this power button that I can come back in. So, be right with you guys. But before that, just in case we lose anything, and have to start a brand new stream. Kane said, if I'm not mistaken, Death Note only kills humans. Yes. so it can't kill aliens like Goku, Frieza, or spiritual entities like Yamato. It cannot. That is true. Joseph said, your own computer is a Sith. It might be. Random guy said, Dofi over Crocodile, objectively. Nah. Crocodile's OP, man. Crocodile's best. As a villain, Crocodile's better. As power scaling wise, Dolphy could beat Croc, yeah. But I could also see Croc beating Dolphy. I think that's a match, I think. I don't think Croc can easily beat Dolphy at any, you know. Joseph said, is Dolphy working with Buggy F Clown, a random guy? No, he don't want to be in anything yet. Well, he's in a impelled down. Random guy said, these graphics are the true power of the dark side. I know, right? Kane said, Katakuri beats King. Yeah, probably. But Zoro also beats Katakuri and King at this point. Random guy said, just if that's the case, Dolphy isn't needed, then Buggy Solo is all a fiction. I mean, Buggy has been winning, so we'll be right back, guys. We'll have to wait and see what happens now. Bye-bye, because we're about to hit the power button.